Title: I met the girl in the elevator who knew my name. My name is Aaron. I used to live in a 30-floor apartment complex just off 8th and Maynard in Seattle. Back then, I worked night shifts, tech support for overseas clients, so I'd often come home around 3 a.m. when the whole city was blanketed in wet, blinking silence. There's something about tall buildings at night. They hum, not loud, but it's there, a vibration under the soles of your feet. Like the place is still breathing while everyone inside it sleeps. The first ride. It was a rainy Tuesday morning when it happened. I got home at 3:08 a.m. My clothes were damp, my eyes raw from too much screen time. I stepped into the apartment lobby and pressed the elevator button. The display above flickered once. Then the doors slid open. She was already inside. A girl, maybe early 20s. Long black hair, red jacket, not soaked like I was. Not shivering either, just standing there, still. I stepped in slowly, hit the button for the 24th floor. She didn't press anything. I nodded politely. She smiled at me, too long, too steady. Then she said, "Hi Aaron." I froze. My name isn't printed anywhere on me. I'd never seen her before. "Sorry, do I know you?" She just tilted her head, still smiling. "You will." And the elevator jolted. The lights dimmed, just for a second. When they came back on, she was gone. Static floors. After that night, the elevator started acting up. It would stop on random floors no one requested. The doors would open into pitch black hallways. Once, I swear, I saw someone standing at the far end of floor 13, but the building didn't even have a 13th floor. Another time, the elevator took me all the way to the basement. I never pressed B. The doors opened to nothing. Just concrete and a faint noise. Like a cassette rewinding. I told the building manager. He said the elevator hadn't been serviced in months. No malfunctions. No other complaints. 3:08 a.m. Every ride after 3:08 a.m. felt off. That exact time, if I stepped in before 3:08, everything was normal. But after? Cold air, flickering lights, long pauses between floors, and sometimes, the faint scent of lavender and mold. I began dreading the ride home. I took the stairs sometimes, but my knees hated me for it. Then one night, I stayed late, real late, got home at 3:19 a.m. I should have taken the stairs. The second ride, I stepped into the elevator. It was empty. I hit 24. The doors slid shut. At floor 9, the elevator stopped. The girl walked in. Same red jacket, same expression. Her eyes never left mine. This time, she pressed a button I'd never seen before. It was beneath the others, black, unlit, with no number. The elevator began to descend. "Where are we going?" I asked. She said, "You already know." The floor counter turned blank. Then the elevator stopped. The doors opened. And I swear, I saw my own apartment hallway. But something was wrong. The lights were too bright. The air too still. No noise. Not even the buzz from the light fixture above my door. She stepped out. "Come on," she said. I didn't move. Her smile faded. "I don't want to go alone again." My hands trembled. "Again?" She turned. "You don't remember?" I slammed the close door button. The elevator rose. Messages. For the next week, my apartment phone would ring at 3:08 a.m. exactly. No number. No message, just static. Then a faint whisper, 24. I unplugged the phone. I stopped using the elevator. I even thought about moving. But curiosity is a cruel addiction. The descent. One last night, I told myself, just ride it one more time. Get answers. I entered the elevator at 3:08 a.m. She was waiting. No smile this time. She handed me something. A lanyard. Mine. The one I lost weeks ago. "You dropped this," she said. Then she pressed the black button again. And this time, I didn't stop her. The elevator descended longer than it should have. No floor numbers, just a hum, like a heart beating inside concrete. Then darkness. The doors opened, and what I saw was me, standing inside my own apartment, staring at the door. But it wasn't me now. It was me from that rainy Tuesday. The night I came home at 3:08. The first night. The girl stepped out and whispered, "This is where it loops." Then everything blinked out. Now, I still live here. I still take the elevator. But every night, I ride with her. She never smiles anymore, and neither do I. If you ever find yourself in an elevator after 3:08 a.m., and a girl in a red jacket walks in, don't speak, don't press anything, and whatever you do, don't follow her out. What came after? I tried to leave. I packed my things, canceled my lease, and arranged to crash on my brother's couch across town. But the night before my move, the power went out in my unit. Complete blackout. My flashlight flickered out after only a few minutes. I headed down the stairwell with my suitcase. Every step creaked like it had breath. On floor 17, I saw her standing behind the door window. Red jacket, pale face, watching. I turned around, ran back to my apartment. The next morning, the manager swore the power hadn't gone out at all. Said my hallway had been fully lit all night. I moved out that day. But it didn't help, because now I see elevators everywhere. Other elevators. At the mall, in hospitals, in office lobbies. Whenever the clock strikes 3:08 a.m., if I happen to be nearby, one elevator will open. And she'll be inside. She doesn't always step out. Sometimes she just watches. Sometimes she gestures for me to come in. Sometimes she's not alone. The other ones, they started appearing about a month after I moved. Other figures, red jackets, not quite her. One night, I entered a hotel elevator at 2 a.m., heading to the 11th floor. A girl was inside, blonde, red jacket, same smile. "Hi Aaron," she said. I froze. I never booked under my real name. The voice beneath the elevator. There are nights I hear whispers from under the elevator shaft, like the echo of dozens of conversations at once, all garbled. Once, I heard my own voice, screaming. I leaned in close to listen, and the elevator suddenly dropped half a floor. I barely stepped back in time. The memory room. One night, she brought me down again. To the bottom. A place that isn't on any floor plan. A white hallway. Silent. No shadows. Room after room filled with scenes from my past. My first apartment. My old job cubicle. My mother's hospital bed. Except something was always wrong. My mother blinked, but too slowly. My boss typed the same key over and over. And all the clocks, all of them said 3:08. The last ride. I don't remember deciding to go. I only remember opening my eyes inside the elevator. Standing next to her. She looked at me, for the first time, with fear. "You're staying, aren't you?" I didn't answer. I just pressed the black button. The descent never ended. It still hasn't. Sometimes I think I'm writing this now. But it's just another room down here. Just another part of the loop. So if you find this message, or hear my voice in the elevator speaker, or see a girl in red, don't follow. Because if you do, you'll find out the worst truth of all. There's more than one elevator. And they're always going down.